Hello everyone, and today for our review we have this Aprilia Tuareg 660, and I hear a lot of opinions about this bike. Opinions about that is the real deal, that is the real hard off-road adventure bike. But I have a little bit another experience, and I have a little bit another opinion about this one. That's why let's go make some tests, and after that I will tell you my opinion about this bike. First impressions. It feels a little bit, I don't know, like a gelée. It's really soft and springy. It's like a whoop. Check this one. And about power, it's a little bit reminds me last my review about Moto Morini. This one feels a little bit similar power curve. It's also like a bit empty from the bottom. Not so bad as on Moto Morini, but a little bit similar. Much better, but also feels a little bit weak on the bottom. A wide open throttle and it's accelerate, but it's bop, and you don't get so much acceleration as you want. Okay, of course this one is also only 660 cc. We will go through the forest. My first impressions in sand. We have here pretty deep sand, and what can I say? It feels really heavy in front. Yeah, my front is feels really overloaded. My front tried to dig in all the time. My front is really unstable. It's really hard to ride here. Really hard. and I will try to score this bike and explain my opinion about that. And we will start from chassis. And first point is handling. Handling I can score 6 for the road and 7 for the off-road. Why only 6 and 7? Because I don't like suspension. It's too soft, and handling is directly depends from suspension, as you know. That's why only 6 for the road, because it's too soft. It feels like some kind of wobbly bike. It's too soft, and it's not handled really well on the road. For the off-road it's a little bit better, because we have soft suspension. It's really good on the some kind of small bumps and stuff like that. Yeah, it's really good eat those bumps, but it's still too soft, and it still feels like a jelly, or I don't know. It's wobbly. This one is actually its first bike when I a little bit scared to ride on it in sand on slow speed. When you get pretty high speed, then it's everything okay, and when you keep throttle open and you have some acceleration and stuff like that, then it feels some kind of okay. But when you try to ride slowly and some middle speed, oh, then it's a little bit scare me, because front end all the time try to dig in sand, and you can't control your front end. I don't know why it's like that, because I weighed this bike, and weight distribution is pretty good. It's almost 50-50, but yeah, I don't like how it's handled in sand on slow speed. It's really good on hard terrain. It's really good, but on soft terrain, it's pretty hard to ride on this one in soft terrain on slow speed. On high speed, yes. On slow speed, it's quite difficult. That's why 6 and 7. Again, road 6, because it's like a wobbly. You can't make sharp turns on the road. That's why it's 6 for the road. Next point is brakes. Brakes I can score as 7, because front brakes are excellent. Front brakes are really good, but rear ones, they are a little bit some kind of, I don't know, they are soft, really soft. Maybe only on this bike those brakes are too soft. I don't know, maybe those are overheated. I don't know. This model is 2024, but rear brakes is a little bit too soft. That's why I can score brakes only 7. Next position in our score table we have engine, and under the engine we have power, how that power feel, and throttle control, 3 points. And first point is the power. Power I can score as 6, because this bike don't have so much power as people usually wants. That way I can score it only 6. Yeah, on the dyno we have only 70 horsepower. On the paper it must be 80 horsepower. And yeah, that way only 6. About how that power feel. It feels a little bit weak on the bottom, also underpowered, a little bit empty on the bottom. Yeah, that's why I can score it only 6. And next point we have throttle control, and throttle control I can score also as 6, because I don't like one thing. When you try hardly accelerate, we have some kind of throttle delay. Throttle is not response so quick as I want it. When I want really hard to accelerate, really sharp, engine was delay. I don't like it really much. I can show it right now. The engine is warm, that way I can check this one. We have some kind of delay. It's and I don't like it because it's disturbed me to ride, because yeah, when you want to accelerate really hard you can't do it because throttle is delay. And I don't know why it's like that. I tried to different modes and everything is the same. I don't find any mode where it's accelerates better. And next position, we have options. We have pretty nice options on this bike. We have traction control, that is the good one. We have multiple riding modes, it's also nice. We have warm grips, also plus. We have cruise control, that is also really nice. And what I like most, that is when you choose your individual riding mode, you can set it. Unfortunately, we can't switch on or switch off front ABS. Maybe you all know how you can switch off ABS on front wheel, because I don't find it how we can switch it off. But still, when we set ABS off, traction control off, and in that individual riding mode, those features are stay. When we kill the engine, start it again, and everything stay in place. And we have, after the restart the engine, we have ABS off and traction control off. That is the real good thing. That is the main things what I want to tell you. That's why I think that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe this channel, of course. Push the like button, and see you next time. Bye.